I'm just looking at all these messages that I'm never going to open. God.
Evening, everybody. Yep, we survived Friday night and we're back. You are welcome.
We are professionals.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
No, well, no. What? Did you see what somebody said today?
No.
On Twitter that those are their favorite shows. You know, the one where you accused me
I did see that.
of being a train wreck?
I did see that. I'm sorry. I didn't accuse you of being a well, maybe I did, but I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you did.
It was an accident.
All right. What's up, Ms. Dixie? Thomas Becker. What's going on? Give us a status on your son, brother. Yes, Mr. Thomas Becker. What's up, Jamie? All right. I'm wearing red today because it's
90 seconds.
It's a holiday.
It is a holiday.
So
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Red.
Columbus Day. Yeah.
The Color of the Rivers. It's a song I'm going to write. It's called The Color of the Rivers.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm going to be a rap star. I was thinking about it. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Fly me to the moon.
I'm going to be a rap star.
I'm going to be a rap star. Big Double D Stucci from the 651.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, and that too. And boom, look at that.
Hey, Audrey.
Hi, Audrey.
My dudes?
What's up, my dudes? What's up, Off Track? Jules, Jamie Christopher. All right. What's up, my dudes? Blue Heart, Alien Face. Fly me to the moon. So do you just want to kick right into our complaint? You just want to kick right into it?
Yeah, we could go right into it.
Because you got shit to say about that, Phillips. You're
do.
pissed.
I mean, no, I'm a little upset. Yeah.
Preach it. Demi Moore. I want to slap in the...
Yeah.
I don't like
here we
birds.
go.
Hey, birds aren't real.
23 800 597 9323 800 597 9323. Call right now 800 597 9323.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
Wow, we just got so much going on here in the studio, Mr. Phil. It's just chaos because we got nailed by a storm yesterday.
God, did we not get nailed? It was crazy.
Dude, I thought we were going to die.
No, it wasn't. Well, I was sitting on the back porch when that thing came through, and literally the temperature dropped probably 5 degrees in a few seconds, and the wind was absolutely nuts in front of it. But and it was a long, thin strip of storm.
It's weird.
That hit real hard for about 10 minutes.
What'd it do?
And then it hit real hard.
Oh, shit.
For about 10 minutes, and then it just got quiet.
Done.
I know, dude.
That was like scary movie stuff.
Yeah, it was.
And then you guys got the weird...
It knocked out all the power here.
It did. Ron sent me a message this morning. It says, we're going Plan B. I said Plan B.
I thought Plan B was what we had to do, but I had to rebuild the computer today.
Here's it done. Here is the severe thunderstorm warning siren here in Fort Worth. It goes,
and then it talks.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Then it talks to you.
Take shelter now, bitches. Could you imagine if it did say that though?
It was, well, yeah. I mean, that's what it did.
By the way, I just want to tell you something.
You love me.
That too.
Okay, what?
You can no longer call aliens because was it some Levito lady?
No, that was Demi Lovato.
Whoever.
Yeah, I think I got that text message earlier today.
Yeah, we got people. We got connections.
Yeah, let me see what it says here. Oh no, that's not it.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know. Where I thought I got that today.
It was in a group chat because we're family.
Oh, from who?
Dude, Misty.
Was it? Oh, there it is. I see it right there.
Wow.
Demi Lovato. I didn't realize it was in a group chat. Demi Lovato says, alien is offensive when referring to extraterrestrials.
Yep. So like racist offensive?
So I don't know, dude.
Would you fight her?
That's a political statement. I'm not worried with it right now.
What?
Would I fight who?
Demi.
Guys, don't call ETs alien anymore. It's freaking offensive.
Well, what are we supposed to call them?
Isn't she? Then I don't know.
What?
Nothing.
No, say it.
No, she's
Please.
kind of a little bit off her rocker a little bit.
Well, dude, she's part of Hollywood. Of course she is.
It's just weird.
Demi don't know if she's male or female, so I'm not listening to her. That's what Steph Cuervo Queen just said. Damn right, Steph. Really? Does she think she's
Well, I forget. Yeah, she's a they, I think.
Oh, I want to be a they.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Demi Lovato has an out of this world take that's bound to get eyeballs rolling. They think we should retire the term alien. Yeah, she's a they. It is what it is. Moving on. Moving on with.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, I'm being told that our feed has static on it.
Do not say that. Oh, man, there he goes. Bye, Ron.
No.
And ladies and gentlemen, producer mode in full action. Right
Talk for a second.
now.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
there
try
we go. I told you. I told you, folks, because I know Ron Phillips. The second he needs to hear that there's some kind of buzzing, humming, or anything, he will not be able to focus the entire show. Now, in my ears, I'm not hearing anything. But, folks, welcome to the program. Oh, by the way, did we talk about? No, we didn't even talk about the fact that Ron Phillips came on Saturday. It says, hey, Off Track said it sounds great here. Sound is good here, Audrey said. So it's probably the iHeart stream. Yeah, look, he's over there, folks, right now. He's over there. Oh, look at him walk by. Whoa. Dang. So Ron came to Miracle League with us on Saturday. Oh, there he goes. It sounds good. No. Yeah, there's white noise, you said. But he already has an official term, and it is Scoreboard Ron. So what the? Son of a...
Keep talking.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, we got like a... Whoa! What are you doing? What the... Ron. Dude, you're getting crackle-ackling in my ear. Alien. Differently worded. Oh, Alan. Am I reading that? No, I don't. Alien. Differently worded. Tech Roo says. Yeah, so... is it better? I got some crackle-ackling in my ear, but see, this is Ron. You can't focus. Better?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not, but...
It's iHeart.
I'll just fix it with the audio from the video
There
later.
he is. I hear a little buzz, but then again, oh wait, no, that's not buzz from my end.
All right, so what were you talking about?
That we went to Miracle League on Saturday.
That was actually I had fun. It makes you think about your problems aren't that super bad.
Fact,
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
We talked a little bit about my upcoming colonoscopy. Rocky posted a video of
Fact,
that.
I sure did.
And then he sent me a TikTok today that was pretty funny.
We should show that.
No. Oh,
There's nothing offensive about it.
there's a little bit of
What the hell is that? Come on, you got your text messages right on your computer.
I do.
I'm going to show you, folks.
Yeah, but you have to, you don't have them, do you?
I don't have a Mac.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have a Mac.
Yeah, he gives me crap about it all the time.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yep.
My problem is I'm not connected. Here, let me turn this.
Well, I could some.
There.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's what it's turned into now. So,
Dude, that's going to be you.
that's well. The thing is that after you have a colonoscopy, because they have to put air up in you,
How do they do that?
they just blow it up in you.
Like,
It's not
do
like they go.
have somebody-
No, they don't do it that way. They push air up in there so they can open up your intestines. So
like
they
with a
to
bicycle
get the
pump or
camera. I
something?
guess so. So they can get the camera up and around.
What
in
if
there.
they blow too much?
Oh, dude, you don't want to blow too much.
But you could. That could be a serious thing.
it could
It
probably
could
be
blow you
thing.
up like a balloon and you might float. Oh, you just
Possibly.
got the chills.
Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working.
It's all right, Ron. It's okay. It's all right. None of your
It's one of
screens
those days, dude.
No, we're good. Ron had to reset the entire system because of the thunderstorm, but
I did.
you can't leave till you pass gas. Well, I don't think it takes too long to do that. How do you know that, Steph? Just out of curiosity. Hey, Steph, one of these days we are going to talk about that picture that you sent me, though, about the ultrasound. Smooth up in ya. Sounds like that Bullet song. Smooth up in ya. 27 pounds on the coal. What? The
Yeah.
colon weighs 27 pounds?
So here's this. Here's this.
Check this out. What? Dude, that had thrust. That had like juicy thrust.
But you can't help it. I mean, that's what happens after a colonoscopy. When you're in the recovery room, you got to pass some of that air out, right? What funny about it is this guy starts laughing and it comes out.
The way he laughed. It goes, it's not like a motorcycle starting up.
Oh, good Lord. Hey,
Man.
hey, let's
what
talk about something
the
serious
hell?
for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we got.
Oh, sit back, folks.
No, it's.
Sit back. Ron
It's
got
not-
his first email.
No, it wasn't. It was, look, we get emails all the time.
Not like this.
Well, no, we kind of do.
Ladies
Look, you
and
guys
gentlemen,
know,
Phillips.
you guys know that when we talk about stuff on this show, it's not because it's what we believe necessarily. We'll tell you if this is our belief, if this is what we feel like, if this is, our stance, the hill we want to die on, any of that stuff. We'll tell you that. Otherwise, it's just pondering questions. Please, what is the deal, right? I heard Ron's attempt to add a disclaimer.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
Okay, I know. Yeah, I disclaim almost all of the shows here. I try not to be offended by words. People have the right to their own speech.
Words, emotions.
Today's discussion felt like a sucker punch to my Christian faith.
Oh,
I thought the foundation of Mojo 50, which is one of the networks that we're on, right, was based on faith, freedom, free markets, and fun. Maybe Rocky Stucci has a different faith
that's me.
than I imagine.
I'm Rocky Stucci. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're speaking for me, too, because you didn't listen to a damn thing I said.
He asked, what did Jesus do before his ministry?
Yeah. Legitimate question.
Oh, see Mark 6:3.
What is Mark 6:3 now?
I don't know. Just go see Mark 6:3.
Okay.
You want me to ask the next question, or are you going to search it?
Mark 6, whatever, 3.
Yeah.
All right. Mark 6:3. Oh, okay. It's not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joses, whatever that means, and of Judah and Simon, and are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. What the
He was a
F does
carpenter.
that mean? Okay. Who said?
That.
Well, that said it.
The Bible says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next
my
question.
bad.
Next question. He asked, how do we know Jesus led a sinless life? 1 Peter 2:22.
How the hell do you write 1 Peter?
1 Peter.
Yeah, that's what God gifted me as. 1 Peter
2:22.
2:22.
Yeah.
Who did not sin, neither was guile found in his mouth.
He did not sin.
Who said?
That's what it says. He didn't sin.
Oh, that's what it said.
The
Oh.
Bible, yes. Hebrews 4:15, 1 Peter 1:18 and 19, 2 Corinthians 5:21, etc.
All right, right now that.
All right. It says, I've mentioned your platform to a couple of friends. I no longer feel comfortable doing that. Today's show would have lessened my credibility as a Christian. Look, here's the thing. Our show is a show for everybody. It is, where do we stand? We stand where we need to stand as individuals. Where do you stand? Personally, I don't care where you stand, what you believe. I don't care. We're here for entertainment purposes only, and maybe to ponder a few questions about the paranormal, Bigfoot, maybe religion, right? We try to stay away from it mostly, but we're not out here to piss people off, to make them feel like they're less of a Christian because they listen to us. It's a little bit ridiculous, quite honestly.
You all right?
I'm okay.
Well, you're kind of holding that microphone differently. right
I'm
now.
a
Just-
little bit frustrated, just a little bit.
Here's the thing.
Damn
If
it.
you get offended by the opinion of another person in regards of faith, and you know what that means? That means you're not secure in 1, your faith, and 2, yourself, because it shouldn't matter what other people think or believe.
No, I mean, quite honestly, the thing is we believe what we believe. And, you know, if we call ourselves Christians and, you know, maybe we're not as good a Christian as this person that wrote the email, but we're still Christians and we still believe certain things and we still understand that there are ways to find the answers to the questions that we were rhetorically asking.
Just out of curiosity, Brother Phillips.
Please. Did you call me brother?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hit me. What?
What makes a good Christian? Somebody so radicalized in their ideology that anything that steers against their belief, then they come out and they have to denounce you and say they'll lose credibility by any affiliation with you. That makes a good Christian? Or is it somebody who can admit that they are imperfect, they're sinners, but they're still a creation of God, and they pray every single night. They pray in their hearts. They have faith in their hearts, and they do their best in life to be a good person and question everything. So whose definition of being a good Christian is more legitimate? Who has the definition of a good Christian?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're a better Christian than me or I'm a better Christian than you. I'm just saying whose definition of a good Christian is the real definition.
This was something I was going to say already, but somebody beat me to it in the comments. Being offended, by the way, is a freaking choice.
That's right.
You choose to be offended.
That's it.
How about choosing not to be offended and enjoy the show? We love doing the show. We appreciate it, but we're not going to make everybody happy. We understand that. So choose not to be offended and choose to enjoy the show. My guess is you don't go to comedies either, but
People fear what they don't understand. And as a Christian man, and I say that more times than none, I'm a Christian man.
Techru said
Yeah,
what?
Tech.
Techru said what Doc Thompson used to tell us.
What's that?
He's like, hook them with a dick joke, then tell them about Jesus.
Oh, it makes the Jesus thing sound so much better. Brilliant. What was I going to say now?
I interrupted you, and I'm sorry.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay. It was pretty good though. It was a pretty good thing, but I just cannot remember. what it
Oh,
was gonna
man.
be. It's no big deal, brother. It is what it is. You know what? I've been dealing with this for a long time. The thing is, we've had High Priestess Pagan on the show, or Wicked. I want nothing to, that's not me.
Yeah, I don't
But
live the pagan, Wiccan lifestyle.
Is
I
there
just don't.
something wrong with curiosity?
Well,
And trying
no,
to
there shouldn't
understand?
be. There shouldn't be. It's me asking questions to understand,
That's it.
not me asking questions because, hey, I want to do this.
Right. I
Right?
took a lot of crap for that show.
I do ask questions about a lot of things I want to do, but not specifically that.
So if we're allowed to ask questions about other faiths and other beliefs and the way other people live their lives, then why in damn hell can't we ask questions about our own faith?
Well, we should be able to.
Why not? I mean, it's no different than anything else. It seems like we can only ask specific questions about specific things, or there's going to be that cancel culture out there that'll shut you down no matter what topic it is.
Yeah. Let's
I
just
missed you.
move along because I'm tired of talking about it.
Fly me.
And
to
thank you all
the
for your comments.
moon.
Good, bad, indifferent.
Oh, who's saying bad stuff?
Nobody.
Okay.
I'm just, if they come in good, bad, or indifferent, even after tonight.
Oh, by the
Thank
way,
you for your comments.
Rocky, ROCCI at abnormalrealities.com. You can go ahead and send me all those emails you want because I don't care.
Ron at normalrealities.com.
He don't give a rat's ass.
Jamie Christopher, tell them to go listen to CNN. We're not going to get into politics right now. That was kind of.
But you have something brewing in the brain. See, I can feel it right now. See, I know producer mode Ron Phillips
I have something brewing where?
in your brain.
About what?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm feeling it, my psychic ability. Hold
you're
on.
feeling me right now. What are you doing?
Wait, hold on.
Why are you touching me?
Hold on. You got to haunt the chair in your house.
You keep saying that, dude.
I don't think it's
First
haunted.
it was a haunted desk.
The chair's not haunted.
I don't think the chair's haunted. I didn't get any feeling off of it.
No, but you
So-
did the desk.
No, I didn't.
What?
You did.
Yes, I did.
And we did a little EVP session over the desk. And did we hear anything?
Couldn't tell because we're getting too much interference.
We did get a lot of interference. So no, I don't think we're haunted. I think
Yep.
we're good.
No. You're
I mean, like sometimes when stuff comes in that's got an attachment to it, you almost immediately know that, do you not?
I knew the second I walked in the door without even knowing you had a desk there. Misty! Before I even said, hey, girls, I says, what is that?
He did. And
Thank
because it was an old antique desk, He lost his mind and said, "Oh God, that's haunted."
No,
But however,
I felt it.
when he reached the top of the stairs and came around the corner, he looked at me and I said, "Dude, I know." I didn't feel it. I just knew what he was going to feel when he walked in the door. Stop doing that, please. Stop.
Oh, was somebody going to send you an email?
Maybe, probably. Just stop doing that.
Ron accused me of turning the show last Friday into a train wreck.
I didn't accuse you directly.
So as long as we're what?
As long as we're what?
Wait a minute, you didn't accuse me directly. You kind of went around about doing it.
No, look, I may have uttered the words.
I'm just watching how much of a train wreck
you are. I don't remember saying you are. I thought like we are. You know, the show was a train wreck.
But it just came.
Although Rocky, okay.
I misread an article, Ron Phillips. Okay, first time in like 8.5 years.
Look, dude, it was funny.
It was funny.
I laughed.
It was great.
The time went on forever.
Me and Ron spooned after the show.
We did not spoon after the show.
might
It was a
have
good
spooned
show,
after the
though.
show.
We enjoyed that, and a lot of people seem to like those train wreck shows. We appreciate that because some nights we just don't have time to do show prep, and you can tell, right?
No, we purposely on Friday nights don't do show prep.
On Friday nights we probably don't, but that's because
we don't need
want
to
to piss people off and get emails.
We are professionals. But anyways, as long as we're pushing the button.
Yeah, push the button. What? Or wait a minute.
Go ahead.
No. What are you about to push?
Columbus.
Oh yeah, hit it.
His name is Christopher Columbus. He's from Toronto, Canada. I don't know where Toronto came from, but it just flowed right
Okay,
up.
all right, hit it.
All right, so what's the big controversy, Ron? What's the big controversy about people from an academic level constantly, viciously fighting over the fact that Christopher Columbus was the first? Because today, obviously, folks, is Christopher Columbus Day. It is October 11th. It is Columbus Day. And towards the other percent, there's an email of the population. It is Indigenous Day, Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay. It is, yeah.
But what is the controversy? Why does academia fight so hard to keep Christopher Columbus as the first person to have discovered North America?
Was he not?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, there's quite a few. There's actually, if you actually do some research, there's up to 10 different ethnic groups or other groups, non-North American, that they believe have made it to North America. But even today, many people still believe that Christopher Columbus was the person who discovered America when he landed there in 1492. That belief overlooks the fact that indigenous people had already been living there for at least 20,000 years. And other non-indigenous people have already made expeditions to America, some hundreds of years before Columbus, and some have even built settlements. Ancient Greeks, Chinese, Vikings, and the Welsh explorers have all been proposed as forerunners to the famed voyage of 1492. So who really did get here before Columbus? So let me ask you this again. If we have legitimate findings, even the Vikings, they said that they even found artifacts of the Vikings. You can talk to Scott Walter about this. They found up in Lake Superior Viking ships.
I remember
Viking
that.
Swords.
One of them got unearthed by the tide or something like I remember not too long ago. They found it, and then they've kind of rebuilt it, put it back together. And I saw one in a museum somewhere, but I don't remember. But the
cool.
Vikings were here. Had to have been long ago. I mean, it's not like this. It's not like there weren't people here or weren't people that discovered North America. It's just that Columbus came from, quote, he came from, where did he come from?
He came from Spain, but
to discover the New World is what.
But Columbus was Christian.
Yeah, he was Christian,
and the only one that would be Christian in regards to the groups that I've just mentioned. So is it that? Honest to God question. I'm not trying to push any buttons, but is that the reason?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
And by the way, I believe that the majority of the people that died from Columbus coming to the United States or whoever it was, or to North America, was because of disease, right? I don't think he did a Hitler-style genocide.
Well, one of the One of the quote facts is that Columbus committed genocide.
How?
It says from historical record, he definitely saw profit in enslaving and selling native peoples kidnapped from Caribbean shores. Once he made allies among what he called good Indians, Columbus advocated fighting and enslaving native groups he presumed to be cannibals. By 1500, he and his brothers had sent nearly 1,500 enslaved islanders to European markets to be sold. So,
No. Okay, 1,500 people. I get that. And I'm trying not to sound disingenuous
understand.
here. Any type of slavery, any type of anybody controlling your life like that is unacceptable. But this has been going on since the day of Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 14 and 1500s, people didn't even blink an eye if you saw a ship roll up with some people from a foreign land. They were the first ones putting a bid on it. That's just the way this world works. And I guarantee you guys something right now. There are places on this planet that are still selling people today. There are people in this country that if they had the opportunity to buy a quote-unquote servant, they would do it in a heartbeat, right? It's horrifying. It's disgusting. It's gross. But 1,500 people, there's a lot more people that died from diseases that were foreign to the indigenous people's bodies, right? I can't call that mass genocide. So when you say it's mass genocide because he took 1,500 people to a foreign land into slavery, terrible thing, that's not mass genocide. I think that's a misinterpretation and misrepresentation of our history. And I'm defending Columbus right now, for the record, folks. I'm defending him, right? And I'm not a big, no, let's not call it Columbus Day. Let's call it Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm not that. I don't get involved in that game. But what about the Chinese? They're saying that the Chinese explorers reached the Americas about 70 years prior to Columbus. And this is based off of a 1418 map chartered by Admiral Zhang. So he had a chartered map to North America. And this was 50 years prior to Columbus.
Yeah.
Right?
That's interesting, actually.
The Greeks. 3 elements that suggest ancient Greeks may have made it to the Americas are their famed navigational skills and extensive knowledge of astronomy, and the fact that they were the only ancient civilization to understand the Earth was... What? Are you kidding me?
Did you not know that was coming up?
No, time's going by too damn fast. Slow time down. Ron Phillips, take us home.
Guys, when we come back from the break, we're going to let Rocky finish his story about Columbus. And then I've got a story about whether or not death exists, or is it just an illusion? Interesting question. We'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logoed designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion, or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Abnormal realities.
All right. So let's see. Oh, this is a cool one. You may affect magnetic phenomena that makes credit cards unreadable after you've been carrying them. Do you have a problem with your credit cards?
I do not.
He is not a slider.
I'm not a slider.
All right. And number everything that's no more numbers.
What are you doing? I'm just thinking about how much of a train wreck we are.
Give me a hug.
No, I'm not hugging you. God, how long is this show going to go? I can't believe you got to the end of the story and you went, humana. There are no more numbers. What?
I thought there's another one. I tried playing it out. It rolled over on me.
Abnormal realities.
Every time I look at the clock, the break gets further away. I don't understand.
With Ron and Rocky. 8 p.m. Eastern, Mojo 50.
Welcome back to Abnormal Realities, guys. This is Ron Phillips. That is Rocky Stucci.
How you doing?
I said
What?
I said we are.
Okay,
not
I got
you are.
another clip, though. It sounds different.
What does?
The other clip.
What clip?
The one where you said that you are a train wreck.
Okay. I didn't mean to say you are. If
No,
did,
I felt
said-
it. That's okay, though, because
okay.
technically it kind of was.
No, well, but we had. Well,
I like being a train wreck.
I don't remember much.
We should
about
call it
but
Train Wreck Fridays.
Oh no, let's not call it that.
We should.
No, we might get more viewers,
Dude,
more
we
listeners.
should drink a half a bottle of
We are not drinking Jack
Root
Squad.
beer.
Nope, we're not. Root beer.
cream soda,
Oh yeah, I'm in.
and we could just
I like
burp
it.
the whole
We're
show.
not- yeah, that's fine, but we're not drinking Jägermeister. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, you would.
All right, finish your Columbus story. Tell us.
Oh, by the way, Audrey put an interesting fact in the chat room. 529 years ago, October 11th, 1492, Columbus reported a UFO. That's interesting. You should Google that because I think she's pulling it right.
Let's see. Columbus UFO. Let's see.
So now, some scholars, in regards to the ancient Greeks, say that advanced knowledge of astronomy may have helped the Greeks identify Atlantic currents that would propel them west. And that's kind of the Vikings thing. They did that too. Going west. That was a big thing. It was going west. And then, of course, you go down to the Vikings, and it's well established that almost 500 years before Columbus set sail, a Viking named Leif the Lucky Ericsson visited and temporarily colonized a small village in Newfoundland, Canada. But the Norsemen may have been there even earlier. According to the Norse Greenlandinga saga, Vikings first arrived in the New World in 986 AD with Bjarni, came up a beautiful wooded area and he returned home, and his tale soon spread, inspiring Leif Erikson to try to retrace the explorer's passage.
I did find some information on the Columbus UFO thing.
Folks, we have breaking information right
it's
here.
not breaking information,
It's
but
only
it is
600
information.
years old, but it's breaking still.
So why is the Bermuda Triangle so famous? Stories of strange activity within the Bermuda Triangle date back hundreds of years. Some of the earliest are the stories told by Christopher Columbus and his crew. During his first journey across the Atlantic Ocean in 1492, Columbus reported many strange sightings within the Bermuda Triangle. The first of these was that the stars appeared to move around in the sky. That's kind of crazy. Another was that Columbus saw a light, quote, like that of a candle, moving up and down in the distance. When he asked his crew to look at the light, it vanished and reappeared many times.
What?
The most unusual thing that Christopher Columbus says that he saw was a glowing object coming out of the water and shooting towards the sky. Sounds like a missile. Many people think that this
UFO.
must have been a light on the shore or from another ship. However, some people believe that Columbus saw a UFO.
Well, technically, it fits the description.
It does, yeah.
Wow. The candle one catches my attention.
Yeah, where it looks like it's moving up and down in the sky. You got to think, though, I mean, if you're looking out across the ocean, it could be a number of things. But coming out of the water, shooting up to the
Yes.
sky. I mean, nowadays you could say, well, that was a missile or it was something else. But back then, what could it have been other than a UFO? I mean,
We should do a show sometime of UFO references in the Bible.
are there?
I don't know if it's the Bible or mid-century, but I know there's drawings.
Yeah.
And when they talk about chariots in the sky,
Yeah.
a fire and flame,
Yeah.
are those chariots crafts? Are they meteors? What are the
Interesting.
chariots,
Yeah.
right?
Rhetorical questions, folks.
Yeah, that's what we do. So
Yeah, we
think
don't-
about it.
Yeah, we don't know.
All complaints go to Ron at abnormalrealities.com. And then he forwards it to me and I never open it. Thank you. So we don't ever die, huh, Brother Phillips?
Well, I don't know. Quantum physics suggests that death doesn't exist, and it's probably just an illusion. What do you think? Do you think it's an illusion?
I think life is an illusion.
I think life is an illusion, yeah.
And death is reality.
Scientists may have just added an infinite number of other possibilities, though, just to shake things up, it says. According to Robert Lanza, MD, death is actually a door to an endless number of universes. Hokey smokes. Further, during our life, Lanza asserts that anything that possibly can happen is happening in some universe. See, that's the theory that we talked about before, is that every decision that you come across, the opposite decision or another option is spurring off and is created in these multiverses.
Could that kind of explain doppelganger?
Could, I guess. Yeah. Dr. Lanza continues to explain that death does not exist in these scenarios since all of these possibilities are taking place at the same time. The only reason we associate our consciousness with our physical body is due to energy operating around in our brains. In his book entitled Biocentrism, How Life and Consciousness Are the Keys to Understanding the Nature of the Universe, he has stirred up quite a bit of controversy on the internet, as his theory regarding everlasting life is quite a bit different than the typical theories surrounding life and death. He has a background in regenerative medicine and as a science director of the Advanced Cell Technology Company. Let's see. Biocentrism asserts that life and consciousness are both fundamental to the ways of the universe. He further theorizes that it is our consciousness that creates the material universe instead of being the other way around. Okay, that's crazy.
Right. So now Barbara just said death has to be real. If not, where are my relatives? Well, maybe in multiple verses.
Here's what he says. He believes that when we die, we experience a break in the string that binds the mind and body together as one. Once this takes place, we also experience a break with our connection of times and places. That's crazy. Indeed, biocentrism suggests it's a manifold that leads to all physical possibilities. More and more physicists are beginning to accept the, quote, many worlds interpretation of quantum physics, which states that there are an infinite number of universes. Everything that can possibly happen occurs in some universe. Death doesn't exist in these scenarios since all of them exist simultaneously regardless of what happens in any of them. The quote, me feeling is just energy operating in the brain, but energy never dies. It cannot be destroyed. No matter what you believe, quantum physics provides a number of viable theories regarding the unknown aspects of the world, and in the least, Lanza's book would prove to be an amazing read.
I would like to check that out.
I think I'm going to check that out myself because it opens up. I mean, if you open your mind to the possibilities of what he's talking about right here, where you're basically, me is just simply energy in your brain telling you you're me. But would that not be your soul? Would that not be that portion of your soul?
Is your brain and soul two different things?
Oh, well, no. Well,
because your brain is like the microchip to information.
Right, but the energy that runs the brain could
soul,
be the soul.
You cannot define any part in your body as the soul.
That's correct. Yeah.
Thomas says, who do mediums talk to? And, this could be, take away our physical, our existence on this plane could be just one universe, one parallel to many, right? So mediums, who do we talk to, when we're researching paranormal, right? So just because we physically can't see it. Are you speaking
to that person that comes through from another universe, from another dimension?
Or are they in our dimension, we're just physical and they're not? See, because we're
that's
physical.
A good point. Yeah, I mean, I get you.
Right, we're physical.
Because we can't see all of the dimensions with our physical eyes. I understand that.
And the only thing that we know to be real is what we can see, feel, touch.
Yes.
See, smell, all that stuff. But I think the true reality is what happens after we're not physical anymore. I mean, we are a rare thing probably to the universe.
Yeah.
Right? So what we think is real is just what we know compared to what we're trying to figure out, right? Some people will be on a mission for their entire life trying to figure out our existence. Why do we exist? Why are we in physical form? Are there multiple universes within this matrix of confusion, right? I remember at the Fernhill house, there was a closet where with your bare eye, you can see these balls of light go in and out. Well, the ones that are coming out, where are they coming from? Mm-hmm. And the ones that are going in, where do they go? So are there like little portals that we are surrounded by in certain places? Is this why certain locations are more haunted than others? Because there happens to be some kind of
a portal nest of some sort?
Yeah, energetic cross ley line thing going on to where that is where they come and go into our universe and leave ours and go to another parallel somewhere, right? You talk about doppelgangers. our life could be lived. I could be in another form, literally right around here. We just don't have the capabilities to see me, and we could be doing a different show because we made a different decision that day to do different material. We don't know, right? So we'll theorize until we die. I don't know how you can even remotely prove the existence.
I have a ponder question. I love pondering questions. I have a ponder question for you. Could it be that we don't know what happens after death? I mean, we've got people who have near-death experiences who come back and tell us what they think happens, right? Mm-hmm. Could it be possible that we as a human race do not know what happens after death because, one, we can't grasp it, we can't fathom it. It's too great of knowledge for us, for our physical bodies to handle, or that it's scary, or that there's just nothing. I mean, this is a pondering question. It's not that I believe any of this stuff. God, I hate that I'm having to say that.
I don't even have to say that. Do you think people fear death just because we don't know?
I think so. Look, me, I don't know that I fear death.
Right.
I fear leaving the family. I fear leaving them and the sadness that I hope that they're going to feel, right? But I know the sadness I feel when I lose a family member.
Yep.
That's what I fear.
Are you afraid that you won't be able to see them again on the other side?
Not necessarily.
Because
I don't know.
Sometimes I believe that, religions or beliefs or whatever it may be, spiritualism. Yeah. I think sometimes we paint a picture to comfort us while we're existing. To make
there's got to be some comfort aspect to it.
You know what I mean?
There has to be. Yeah. But will we now? Everything we've read, who the hell knows whether these people who write this stuff know the answers? Who the hell knows? I don't know. However, I can't remember the woman that wrote the book that I sent you some TikToks on. The guy talked about the woman that wrote a book that did hypnotic regression, talking to people from and they've gone back through their previous lives, and she's asked them, do you remember your death and what happens? Yeah. Absolutely, I remember it. And yes, you remember everybody. You get to talk to them. You can talk to them.
I hope so.
I mean, I do.
I mean, I'd really like to be friends with you in my next life.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We do a swear right now? There.
Yeah.
All right. You promise?
Yeah.
Next life?
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. You touch
Well, dude,
your
that's
sack.
the true connection. That's the true connection.
That's not the true connection.
Yes, it's divine connection.
No,
you ever heard of divine
that.
connection?
The what?
Divine connection.
Divine connection.
Yes.
You rubbed your sack, and that's divine connection.
Because that's the stairway to my soul.
Oh, no, that's not.
That's what produces life.
No.
Think about it. You're thinking.
Damn it. Oh, this was a moment, too, and you ruined it.
It was a moment. No, I promise you I'll meet you up on the other
side.
Right. Or in our next existence. I promise you. We'll be doing another radio show, too, called Realities Abnormal.
It'll be called Normal Realities back then. Yeah,
we'll be having shows about those humans.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Because, we go investigate the existence of humans. But here's my question. Serious question. When I investigate, why do I get the two of the most common EVPs that I get are help me and I'm thirsty. Multiple times.
Help me and I'm thirsty.
Help me. So what do they need help?
Exactly. What do they need help with? Are they trying to cross over? Haven't you helped?
Yes.
Before? I mean, what isn't it?
But here's the thing.
Had to do with theta?
Yep.
Okay.
That goes to my theory that what a lot of Catholics believe in purgatory. This goes to my theory that part of punishment is staying back, being stuck here, because we are sometimes afraid to leave this, right? The physical, the green grass and the swings. And maybe there's just a better world out there, a better existence out there. And we don't realize that until we actually transition up, what some people call heaven or whatever you want to call it. Either some people have been a piece of shit their whole life, and part of their punishment from God is to keep them here and not give them that freedom of what's out there, what lies out there, what's beautiful out there. Or maybe we make a choice to stay, and we have a certain window that we need to either transition up, or if we don't make that window, then we are stuck here unless we're able to get help. I don't know. And why do people say they're thirsty?
I don't know, but that's a common thread through your EVPs,
ton
right?
of them.
I remember you telling me that.
I'm thirsty.
Look, I'm gonna look it up. Why are spirits thirsty?
Tech Roo says people that think furries are weird haven't experienced Rocky. Stucci, dude, I am so honored. That warms my heart. Actually, this nipple right here is peeking. Look at that. See that? See it?
Oh my God!
Look at that
I
right
looked.
Well, it's happening. No? All right. Rocky, is it a spirit or could it be demon calling for help to lure you in? Going off of information from past shows. That is, dude, I'm telling you, it could be. Because I will be the first to say, brother, that we really don't know what we're dealing with. We can hear little kids. I got the Devon story that I told you about, which literally changed my life. I thought for the good. We talk about the Vliskax murder house where the kids are there. Sometimes we think we're talking to grandma or grandpa. And so when you look at the things that emotionally pull your heartstrings, to me, it's children. There absolutely could be what we think is a child, and we're just trying to go be compassionate. Could be something more of a demonic or darker nature trying to draw you in because it's some kind of a darker vampire. You know what I mean? It's to destroy your life. It's to destroy your spirit, your soul, your psyche. What do you got?
No, well, no. I mean, quite honestly, when I searched why are spirits thirsty, I got a lot of spiritual thirst. Because of what Jesus said in the Bible. If anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink.
And
you see what I'm saying?
Vincent said, looking for the water of life.
Yeah, water of life.
And it's interesting, too, because when you think of all these locations, another one, probably my number 3 out of all the places I've investigated was the Water Distillery. It was a mansion, and it was a business that started in the 1800s, and they were on top of a spring. It was so ancient, not ancient, but it was so old that it actually had that tree that the Native Americans.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me because they banned it to make it grow parallel. Yeah.
Yep. So they do the tree, so it's grown almost horizontal. And that is the
because
indication.
It points.
It tells other natives that when you see a tree that grows like that, there's fresh water there.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Near the tree.
Near the tree.
Okay.
And so it was right next to the spring, right next to the buildings. I got a picture. I'll find a picture. And the water of life represents Christianity, right? I agree. And why is it mineral springs, mineral wells, all these locations around the country where there are main big springs, there's a ton of ghostly, paranormal, unexplained activity, right? Water has, we know it produces energy, right? We know flowing water produces energy. Is that just a conductor? Does that give them energy?
Is that how divining rods work?
It picks up water.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how ancients used to find water.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've done those before. Now, I was a huge skeptic on that. Now, I won't use the ones you can order on Amazon, where it's on the swivel and you can do like the helicopter. The ones Scotty has are the ones you want. He got them from John Ward. They're pressed iron. So, when you hold them, you're holding them and they're heavy. And the first time I've ever done it, I could not believe. I felt and on purpose because I'm a skeptic, right? So I'm like bracing up against my body. So I wasn't doing this, whoops, over here. I'm playing this Atari game. I pressed them here, dude, and you could feel the energy in your hand.
For those that don't know what Atari was, side note, it's like a PS3, but for ancient people.
Yep, one stick and one button.
Moving on.
Lisa still has an Atari in mint condition.
Yeah.
In all the games. We should have an Atari night.
We need to have an Atari night.
Play some Frog or bitches.
No, we play some Pong. Dude,
badass. I'll play that for 12 hours.
Dude, I played Pong for hours. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. Come on. Centipede.
Centipede was pretty cool. Dude, Audrey made a pretty good point.
What was the one that went back and forth? What was that one?
I don't know. I was a big fan of Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger.
Then those cars.
Somebody tell me what the one that went back and forth and you shot him from underneath. What was that?
I can't remember what that was. Pong.
No, Pong is the one.
That was a Sega game, wasn't it? Where you had the round thing?
Yeah, you could turn that maybe. Space Invaders. Thank you, Mary.
Yep. Good job, Mary. Good job, Mary.
Space Invaders.
Audrey said this. Hold on. Stephanie says, I was told all children go to heaven.
I was too, actually.
I can get into a whole story.
Because They're not old enough to have sinned or understand it.
If you don't understand sin, then do you sin?
Pondering question.
Think about it, though.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Are
if
you innocent?
If you
at
know
that
you're
point?
doing wrong
Yeah.
with an answer, you may not know you're sinning. So there is that conscious thing.
Yeah.
But Vincent, he brought up could the children thing. Vincent, one of these days on this show, I'm going to share a story with you, brother. And I don't want to believe any differently than the experience that I had. But I was hooked on a case about a child, 8-year-old that got shot and murdered right by my house. And I got his voice that came through multiple times. And he didn't, I don't know. I don't want to get into it right now.
Yeah.
It's too long. But on another show, I will break this down. And it changed my life. And I'm hoping to God I wasn't dealing with anything different. And I don't want to question that, right? Audrey said that if there's plants, the plants are able to drink water, and they drink water because it produces life. Water is life, right? I think everything on this planet needs moisture to live.
Correct.
That's interesting because my brain kind of went all over the board with that in regards to the water part. Are these spirits stuck on life, and they're trying to get that water to reproduce life somehow?
To come back, yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. This is one of those things, Ron, where we light up a cigar around a campfire at 2 a.m. and we just get all silly fossicle and stuff, right?
Silly fossicle.
Silly fossicle. That's what we do.
Just making sure people caught that. Okay.
Yep. Silly fossicle pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, did we cover everything?
So
think we
here's
did.
another thing. So Tesla, they have.
we haven't talked about the town
Oh,
in Utah.
that's right.
Don't go into Tesla yet.
Oh, yelling at me in front of everybody, bro. All right. Let me see here. Because it's not a long story. Let me see. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, a long forgotten town
Oh,
made
the
itself known, dude.
Oh, we got to talk about this tomorrow. This year, we got a story in regards to the staring studies.
Oh, staring.
Whether
Oh,
it be
yeah.
psychic ability or
Yeah.
not, most people, you can say that you can tell when somebody's staring at you. We got an article on this that's pretty interesting. We'll do that tomorrow.
Okay. We don't have any guests coming up tomorrow, do we?
Negative.
Okay.
Oh, and then we got the lightning strike. Shit. Dude, you're talking too much. All right. So a pioneer ghost town resurfaces due to a drought. And I had a question of this. This is going to take the rest of our time. And without getting into it, this was in the Utah's Rockport Reservoir. And there was this town. It was abandoned in 1957. And I think it said here 27 or so families lived there, which was equivalent to about 200 people. This drought lowered the water of this reservoir and exposed this town.
Right, which meant the reservoir wasn't there before.
Correct.
Okay.
So they flooded this town out.
They flooded the town out, but was it a man-made flood or did it happen naturally?
Well, it was a reservoir, so you think it would
I
be
guess man-made. Okay. So wonder why they did that.
So this drought exposed this town, and a lot of the remnants is still standing, right?
Okay.
Now, here's my question, and this is why I wanted to bring it up to you. Could that town be haunted? And could you, when it was underwater, still be haunted? Could you get an EVP underwater?
Well, I don't know that you could get an EVP underwater because of the electromagnetic, maybe, but I don't know, dude.
Because apparently,
I mean, could there still be spirits in this town underwater? That's a crazy question, actually.
I saw this guy. Actually, they do it in Duluth as well because there's a bunch of sunken ships.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was diving a ship, and the ship was completely flooded out. There's no open cavities. They did that sonar scan on it just to see if there's any open cavities. They weren't looking for bodies because this happened a long time ago.
Right.
And they got EVPs from the ship. They got EVPs that actually sounded like men were still working in the boiler room, the engine room. People were walking inside the ship. Could residual energy?
What?
Yes. Could residual energy? That's why I wanted to bring the story up, and I did not tell you about this.
Well, yeah, and I understand that because when you said that just now, the first thought I had was the USS Arizona that sank at Pearl Harbor. because all of those people they died in the ship and they just left it there.
Do you think their souls are still there?
Probably, if that's the case.
So you think you could go down and get EVPs from them? I would never consider it, but because of
I
the
don't
tragedy.
know, dude. I don't know.
Um,
I mean, we're talking about the Titanic even.
you
you
could
know?
probably drop a waterproof microphone down to the ship and hear things in that ship. You could probably go where the
Oh.
Titanic sank and
See, I
probably...
wonder if that was done when they found the Titanic. You know, Robert, I can't remember his last name.
Would a microphone work that deep with all that pressure?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, because they put stuff down there before, but it's just a matter of knowing what you're listening for, I guess.
You don't really know, though, because it's going to be different compared to something that's not submerged in water because there's no gravity in water, right?
Well, especially if you hear music,
That would be a trip.
that would be trip.
I never heard anything about music, but that would be really cool.
Wow.
Josh Gase was one of the guys that did the underwater checking out a ship, and he got knocking back when he had a screwdriver or a wrench, and he started knocking on a hull of a ship,
Yeah.
and he got knocking back. What the hell was that?
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
So it's
Freaked me out
interesting.
just a
And
second there.
so when you think about this town, could that town have remained haunted because do spirits need oxygen to survive?
Evidently not.
You
Why
get
would
what I'm
they need
saying?
oxygen?
I don't know. That's just a
Yeah.
question. And so would a spirit stay in a location it's attracted to deep underwater because it was attached to that location? Or would it detach from that location because it was underwater and it didn't remain the same type of lifestyle? Or would it stay underwater? And could you go to that sunken, submerged building and get an EVP? Can you go to ancient sites that are underwater now, that are thousands of years old,
Yeah.
and get an EVP down in some old village that was like 15,000 years old?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And now I want to like try it. I want to go somewhere where something is submerged underwater where we can test the theory of getting an EVP underwater.
But I
Folks-
mean, I don't even know where you find a shipwreck like that you can do that with.
Hydrophones, that's what they're called, underwater mics.
Underwater mics,
Thank you, Timmy, the pilot.
Yep. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, I don't know. Where would you find a shipwreck like that?
Everywhere. You go to Lake Superior, there's a whole bunch of guys that died on one of the ships up there. And,
really?
Yep, and they won't touch it. The bodies are still in there, but
Yeah.
apparently when you die
It's a
in a
tomb,
ship,
yeah.
it's a tomb.
Yeah,
and
I
so
mean-
you leave the bodies there.
Yeah. No, I get that, and that's the same. That's the same with the USS Arizona.
There's actually video of one of the ships on Lake Superior where the diver is going around, and you can actually see. He freaked out when he saw it because you can actually see part of the remains in the where you drive the ship.
No way.
Yeah, you can just YouTube it. You'll find it.
No way.
Swear to God.
I
Yeah.
thought they all.
No, they leave the bodies there.
No, I thought right, but I thought they all just went away.
Ice cold water, brother. It stays freezing down there.
Whatever, dude.
Dude, seriously, does a body decompose in ice cold water?
Entirely possible. I don't know.
Hell no.
Why did that not play?
What? Our alt music? Oh, folks, Ron Phillips. I love you guys. Abnormalrealities.com. All right, we're out of here. There it
There
is,
it
just
is.
like that. Phillips,
Boom.
take us home, baby.
What am I doing? Oh yeah.
Take us home.
Oh yeah. RomikaDesigns.com. Guys, go check it out. Get you this ornament here. It's a donation. We appreciate it. Abnormalrealities.com. We will be back tomorrow night, guys. We'll see you.